course, Singapore, monks have to adapt to Singapore law, all right? In Singapore, there's a law that says you cannot beg, all right? If you beg, the police will come, bring you and send you to an old folks' home, okay? So here, we adapt also. So what do? Instead of the monks coming out to walk, what do? We walk to the temple, okay? And then we bring the food, okay? Again, it's the food again, all right? You put into the arm bowl of the monk, okay? Like if you want to do with me tomorrow, you're most welcome. I'll tell you where. You bring any food that you can, okay? Then you put into the bowl or put into his plate, okay? Monks in Singapore has also adapted. They also use plates, okay? Okay, if you follow the form, then of course, you'll be stuck in the form. Okay, so you have to adapt. Then what happens? What's the essence? What's the essence? You see, that's the form, correct? No? You bring food. What's the essence? What's the spirit? What is the root word? What's the meaning of Dharma?
Generosity.
Yes, generosity, giving. Okay? So this is the essence now we talk about. You notice all the examples you've given me are all the forms. You notice the form that has manifested over 2,600 years. Alright? Societies have institutionalized all these qualities. Alright? Okay, so if the Buddha talks about things like when he was alive, he always tell people, spend your time thinking about impermanence. Okay, how do you think about impermanence? There's a meditation, huh? You say things like what? Every morning, I will what? I will grow old. Okay, I have not overcome aging. I will fall sick. I have not overcome what? Sickness. Understand? I will die one day. I have not overcome death. Understand? Huh? Okay? My karma, whatever good deed, bad deed I do, I will become what? Owner of the effects of those karma. Okay? So we do that always. Alright? So let us look at Dharma as an example. Now we talk about the spirit of the Buddhist practice. Okay, and this is what in the second half of today's talk I want to concentrate on. These are forms. You know this? Okay? Now let us look at Dharma. The actual word of Dharma means giving, generosity, charity, whatever words you want. Huh? This is the meaning of Dharma. Today when you tell people Dharma, Buddhist, you know what the normal Buddhist would think? The mind switch to this one. Means you must bring food, go and find a monk, put the alms bowl inside. Okay? But when you go office, the friend need help. Say, hey, Judy, can you please help me to do my work? I don't have to rush. Oh, can you help me to type? No, cannot. No Dharma. Huh? You see somebody, a friend or a relative who needs help, you don't give. Is that Dharma? No Dharma. This is never practice the spirit of Dharma. Okay? You say in Singapore, KK, laugh when you do this. Huh? You think you get married here? Of course you get married here. But you should actually practice what, my friends? Giving, generosity, and charity. To everybody, not only the monks. Understand? Huh? Okay? Now, the Buddha's time, if any of y'all want to see the Buddha and tell the Buddha, say, oh, Blessed One, please teach me Buddhism 101. Buddha doesn't sit down and then teach you like that. Okay, what's the meaning of practice? No. The first thing the Buddha said, I teach the gradual practice. You know what's gradual? What is gradual? Slowly, step by step. What's the first one the Buddha will teach all of us? Generosity. Buddha never teach meditation to everybody who comes and see him, you know. Today when we talk about Buddhism only, everybody say, wow, first session, please teach me meditation. Wow, last time I teach in NUS, when I say, first class, I say, what do you want? The meditation. Wow, now all meditate. Wow, ramrod straight like that. That's what happened in this story when two brothers went to become a monk. Alright? And the Buddha was walking with Ananda, and one of his brother was sitting, walk straight, bring in, up. And Buddha said to Ananda, that monk in 6 days will leave the Sangha. Ananda said to the Buddha, but my Lord, that's impossible. He's so enthusiastic, see the way he's... Buddha said, 6 days, he will leave the Sangha. And true enough, 6 days he left. But his other brother was there struggling. Wow, the saliva was coming and struggling to keep awake while he's dozing off. And Ananda said, since his elder brother, who seems to be so rigid and so, so serious about it, 6 days, he said, Ananda tell the Buddha, I think this younger brother, I give him 6 hours. Buddha said, Ananda, you're wrong. He will be an arahant in 6 weeks. Arahant is fully enlightened. And true enough, 6 weeks, the younger brother became an arahant. It's a sign that we should stop talking. Because I always reminded, NTU says about technological. Not using technology. Okay, so generosity and charity. The Buddha will tell you to give. Okay? Always go and give. Because when you give, what happens? What happens? Don't think in terms of very abstract thinking. The Buddha said, my teaching is about experiential. If you cannot experience, don't accept. Okay, that's how the Buddha taught. Don't believe, Last time there's a chief monk of Malaysia. He came out, the first talk in Singapore was so controversial. You know what was the topic called? Don't believe in Buddhism. Actually, it's true. Don't believe. The Buddha said, I teach a teaching not to believe. Okay, you must experience. Alright? Now, when you give somebody something, how do you feel? You notice, I always notice that one festival celebrated all over the world falls on the 21st of December. What festival is it? What 同志? 25th December, Christmas, okay? Christmas festival is the only festival I know celebrated all over the world, Okay? The last one I heard in the BBC, they say in Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Christmas also celebrated. Okay? They are now. Why? Why? When I give you a present, what happened? You smile. You ever see people smile now? Wow, very happy, Are you happy if you get something? I'm sure you feel very happy. That is why Christmas, I enjoy Christmas, even until now, okay? It's because giving brings about happiness to people. Okay? And that's why the Buddha taught giving. You don't need to give anything material. When the Buddha talk about Dharma, it doesn't mean only material, it doesn't mean money. Okay? It can mean help, it can mean a helping word, an encouraging word. Okay? I'm sure you know. If you see your friend didn't do very well for the assignment, what do you do? What do you say to the person? Deserve you. Or say, well, very good. One less, you eliminate one. Not the matter of being this. No, you don't do that. Go out there and you give. Okay? What do you give? You give encouraging and healing words. And you see the magic that happens. Okay? The person don't feel so bad. Understand? Okay? I remember I failed, once. Okay? I failed my O-levels very badly. Okay, I played the whole year thinking I passed very well and I failed. Okay? And someone came up to me and said, you're not stupid. Okay? Don't worry, we study together. Okay? Wow, that had a big impact on me. Okay? Today I passed. All this is what we call water under the bridge. Okay? So you know what giving can do. Giving kind words, okay? Putting an effort, okay? Needn't to be about money. Okay, so as a student like you, I don't expect you all to have a lot of money because you're still students. Okay, but what you can do a lot of giving. Okay, the hostels, don't just participate in your activities just for points, for next year room or whatever. Okay, but you participate because why, my friends? You want to give. You want to make your hostel or what a better place. Okay, So the Buddha will teach this, Dharma. He will say, go out and give. Alright? So the moment when you go out and give, you feel a transformation. You feel very happy. Because why are you happy? Because you see the person is happy. Alright? And after that, you will come back to the Buddha and you will tell the Buddha says, now I understand the Blessed One, why you encourage giving. Then the Buddha says, I will teach you now a higher level of happiness. Buddha very clever, he talk like that. Wow, higher you want or not? Of course I want. Then the Buddha say, then learn to keep your precepts. We start with 5, then we go to 8, then we go to 10, and for those who can, 227. Okay, the minimum cannot bargain. 5. Okay, this the Buddha say is the basic moral rules for all human beings. So if you saw the precept, there's no God inside. You know this? Nothing. Okay. If you ask all religion, no religion, to sit down and come up with 5 basic rules that if all of us keep, all of us can be happy together. Okay? You can practice what you want, or you can practice what you don't want, but we all can live harmoniously together. You will find we all come back to what? The precepts. The 5 precepts. Okay? Because the Buddha said you keep precepts, for an example. The first one, what's the first one? Just now we chanted. No what? No killing. Okay? Then what do you give to your community? The Buddha said. If you really practice, everybody knows you cannot even hurt a fly. When I was in the army, when somebody said, he can't hurt a fly, everybody laughed because it means the person is a CC, you know. They call it akla. They say somebody called Ogan. They say, this one cannot hurt a fly. It's supposed to be insult to you, understand? But you practice Buddhism, you don't need to worry. Okay? When somebody say you can't hurt a fly, what do you say? Thank you. So the Buddha say, if you keep your precepts until in your mind you meditate, until you eradicate even this will to take something, a life or even an end. Okay? It takes effort. Okay? Today we may not kill human beings, but we have no hesitation to kill a mosquito, right? Because now dengue, although gone down last week, it may go up next week, kill the dengue. Because don't kill the dengue, the mosquito will bite you and will kill you. Okay? So we kill the dengue. Okay? So the Buddha says you must practice in such a way that your mind cannot even harm or kill any living beings. And automatically when you do that, my friends, then what do you give to people around you? Humans, Buddha say non-humans, divine beings. What's this very high quality of Dharma you give? You give the Dharma of what? The giving of what? Safety, understand? No one will ever be harmed in my presence. Okay? Whoever you are, you can be the most terrible dengue carrying mosquito, you can come. Okay? Can you cultivate the kind of heart? Maybe not now, okay? But that's the standard, alright? The second one, what's the second one? Don't steal, the Buddha said. You practice honesty to such a level where if it's not yours, you'll never take. What do you give? What do you give to your community? What do you give to your family member? What do you give to your friends? What do you give to strangers who come around you? What kind of giving do you give them? Honesty, sense of security. People know, I don't know your name, but I know my money is safe with you. Okay? My girlfriend is safe with you. Last time I was in US, all my friends, all my best friends, they always tell their friends, they say their girlfriend is only safe with you. They say about their reputation.